Right, well, I'll move a little bit nearer up towards the commentary point, and you can pick the engines out as they come by the commentary point. We've just told you about this steamroller which has got the name of Louise. Following on behind Louise, we have an Avon and Porter E-type steamroller. 11171 is the works number. This one went new to Clacton Urban District Council. It moved into preservation in Lincolnshire before moving on to Ted Ainsworth, familiar figure of the steam engine rallies from years ago. Ted fitted a new boiler barrel, but sadly passed away before restoration was completed. It was acquired in 1995 by Ian Brackenbury, who completed the restoration, and it was acquired by Alex Baker of Ripley in Derbyshire in 2014. Following on behind the Avon and just coming up to the commentary point, we have a black Fowler traction engine. This one was built in 1908 and it was actually exported to Australia. And during the 1940s the firebox failed, so it was being rather used. It was returned into this country in 1995 and acquired and restored from a derelict condition by Andrew Biglands from Colaston of Sheffield. This one has the works number of 11700. I don't like blue engines anymore. I think you can see that, Gary, yeah. Now we have a Marshall traction engine. Marshall built their engines at Gainsborough in Lincolnshire. This one was built in 1911 and it went new to an agricultural college at Ruthin in North Wales. It has the works number of 56125. It is owned by Richard Greenwood of Barton under Newood in Staffordshire. After working for a short time in North Wales, he moved to Shropshire and then to the West Midlands, and he's been with the present owner since 2005 after spending some years in Kent. Following on behind the Marshall and just coming up to the commentary point, we have a D5 type Fowler road locomotive built in 1921. This one was first used by Fowlers as a yard engine and demonstrator. It was sold in 1924 to Ellis Jones of Town in Wales and used on timber work and haulage. It came into preservation in 1958. It was acquired by its present owners Philip and Richard Jeffs of Birmingham in 2004 and they fully restored it. This one has the works number of 15787. Hello Richard, alright mate, yes thank you, yeah, keep going good. And following on behind the road locomotive we have a Fowler steamroller. This one went new to Dumfries Council in 1931, works number 18507 and it's been with Phil Jeffs of Steepley since 1981. Back in the year 2000 it made a nostalgic trip back to Dumfries to meet its old driver. That was undertaken on the road, so that's no mean feat. This roller was originally going to be scrapped but it was saved for preservation by one of our early preservation pioneers, Monty Thackeray in Yorkshire. Phil, alright? Right, now we have Mark Hitchin from Derby with a very rare steam wagon indeed. It's just had a lot of border work carried out on it and it's up for its final fate, but it's making a return to the steam rally scene. Man's built just under 2,000 road steam vehicles from their base in Leeds. This is a 5-ton wagon built in 1918 and it went new to Bayer Peacock and Company in Manchester. It survived being scrapped and it was finished up steam sterilising in Cheshire. It was acquired by the Jenkins family of Swansea in 1997 and as I say it's just had a complete rebuild It's got the works number of 1365